Welcome to another cooking workshop for the Windmill Community Gardens Home Pumpkin Festival, and I hope you'll enjoy this one. It's a favourite of ours, pumpkin pancakes with toffee sauce, and this is the recipe that's convinced a lot of people who thought they didn't like pumpkin that they were wrong. So I really hope you enjoy this. So let's start off. That's 2 ounces of soft dark brown sugar. I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of cream. 1, 2, 3, 4. And all you're going to do is melt those together, and that will make your toffee sauce. It's incredibly simple. So just stir that together, and then I'm going to leave that on a low heat whilst I get the other ingredients together for the pancakes themselves. What I've got here is 4 ounces of self-raising flour, which is essentially the same as 112 grams, but you could say 100 to 125 grams. What you're going to do is add a teaspoon of baking powder. You're going to add half a teaspoon of cinnamon and an ounce of sugar. So hopefully that, look at this, multitasking. Hopefully that is all going to blend together quite nicely. Okay, then I'm going to add 500 grams of pumpkin pulp, which I have blended. So this has all been blended after having been baked in the oven until it's gone soft. So this was scrapings from pumpkins that we've carved already, and that is just going to go in there. And we're also going to add an egg. Now if you want to do it vegan, you could do egg replacer. Obviously better without a bit of shell in it, so I'll take all that out. You could use any other milk really, but we are going to add some cow's milk just to get it thinned down. Because you want it to have, I think they call it a dropping consistency. Hopefully I'll be able to show you by the end of this what that turns out as. I've used probably about 50 millilitres of milk there. The reason that it's not absolutely certain is because it depends how wet the pumpkin is. So it's quite handy to be able to video this to show you what works and what doesn't work. And just to show you, that was all it took. Now I have toffee sauce, so all I've done is just melted that over a low heat, and now that's ready to roll. It's incredibly simple. Right, so I'll just heat this up, and I'm going to fry them with butter, but once again other fats will do. I've done it successfully with coconut oil before as well. Here is the consistency. So what you've got, it drops like that out of the spoon. That's really what you're aiming for. And what I tend to do with the pan is I get my butter and I just roll it around the pan. And that will then just show me if the pan is hot enough, because the butter will start to fizz like it is doing, and that will give me my correct heat. So I hope you can see that the butter is now fizzing in the pan. So I'm going to put in tablespoons of this mixture. You'll start to see bubbles in the top of the pancakes as they start to rise, and then you'll know it's worth checking underneath to see if they're cooked enough. So we'll see how we go. Okay, so the pancakes have now been cooking for a little while, and as you can see, you start to get a few little bubbles in them, and that shows you that they're getting ready to be turned over. And there's enough mixture that if you make a few mistakes, you'll be fine. You'll still have plenty. As you can see, they're a lovely colour on the back. Once the pan is hot, that'll happen very quickly. You might be doing that in 30 seconds or more, but when the pan's starting off, it takes just a little bit longer, so that probably took about 2 minutes to get them to that stage. They've puffed up nicely, and they're often quite quick to do the other side. So let's see, yes, that one's ready already. There we go. So they're nearly done there, getting there. So as you can see, it's a very simple recipe, and hopefully you're going to find that you get something delicious very quickly out of it. There we go, that's another beautiful one. If you're interested in doing this recipe and you're not able to get hold of the ingredients, or that would be a bit of a stretch for you to get them, we're very happy to help out if we can. So if you let us know in the comments, then we will make sure that we help you get what you need to make this recipe. There we go, all beautifully done. Now you're probably going to get at least 20 pancakes out of that mix, maybe more, and we think you're going to enjoy it. A little bit of toffee sauce, there we go, and believe me, they are delicious.